the greatest manifestor of all time, and the secret every young man misses. What if everything you've learned about manifestation is only the warm-up act? What if the greatest teacher who ever walked the earth didn't just teach manifestation? He demonstrated it at a level no one, not Neville, not Hill, not Rhonda, not Jim Carrey, ever came close to. Imagine this: Rhonda Byrne holding the secret, Napoleon Hill interviewing steel magnates, Neville Goddard lecturing with intensity, Jim Carrey driving to Mulholland Drive, a check for $10 million, a vision board, waves of energy representing law of attraction. Then suddenly, a silhouette of Jesus walking on water, 5 loaves becoming thousands of meals, a storm calming at his command, a man healed with a word, the stone rolling away. 4 powerful manifestors changed the world, but only one changed the laws of nature. Stay until the end, because I'm going to show you the one shift, the exact mindset move that aligns you with the manifestation power Jesus demonstrated. Not just the power to attract, but the power to transform. And throughout this video, I will drop 3 pro tips rooted in scripture that are psychological triggers for young men who want unstoppable inner authority. At the end, I'll combine all 3 for a breakthrough that changes how you manifest for the rest of your life. Section 1. The Legends of Manifestation. Let's begin with the greats. Rhonda Byrne, The Secret. She sparked a global awakening. 30+ million books. Worldwide phenomenon. People rediscovering gratitude, vibration, thought power. She taught people to visualize abundance before it arrives. Powerful. But she didn't invent the idea. She rediscovered it. Napoleon Hill. Think and Grow Rich. He decoded success like a scientist. Carnegie, Ford, Rockefeller, Edison, Firestone. Hill modeled their inner laws. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. A legendary contribution. But even Hill referenced a higher power behind the principles. Neville Goddard, Law of Assumption. Neville taught something radical. Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. He taught imagination as the engine of reality. Profound. Revolutionary. But Neville himself quoted scripture constantly. He built on a foundation older than he was. Jim Carrey, the $10 million check Hollywood. Vision, faith, persistence, and yes, visualization that became reality. But even Jim Carrey acknowledged there was something spiritual behind it. Section 2. The real question. So what's the point? Who is the real master of manifestation? Who taught the original blueprint? Who demonstrated reality-bending power? Who operated beyond vision boards, imagination, and attraction? The answer isn't one of the 4. It's the one they all borrowed from. Section 3. Pro tip number 1. Here's the first pro tip, one that will make more sense at the end. Pro tip number 1. Don't copy the manifestors. Align with the source they were tapping into. If Jesus is the source, what is the nature of his manifestation power? Hold that question. Section 4. Jesus, the greatest manifestor of all time. Let's examine the receipts. Jesus didn't visualize the storm stopping, he commanded it, Mark 4:39. He rebuked the wind and said to the waves, "Peace, be still." And the wind died down, and it was completely calm. No affirmations, no journaling, no scripting. Authority. Jesus didn't attract more bread, he multiplied it. Matthew 14:19. He broke the loaves, and the disciples gave them to the people. Manifestation at a physical level. Jesus didn't imagine Lazarus alive. He called him out. John 11:43. Lazarus, come forth. Not the law of attraction, the law of authority. Jesus didn't meditate on healing. He healed with a word. Matthew 8:8. Only speak a word, and my servant will be healed. Instant manifestation. Reality obeyed him. Jesus didn't hope for transformation. He declared it. John 8:12. I am the light of the world. Identity as manifestation. Section 5. Why Jesus is the most powerful manifestor. Because he didn't attract reality. He authored it. He didn't operate within the laws of the universe. He created the universe. Every manifestor you've ever heard of. Rhonda Byrne, Napoleon Hill, Neville Goddard, Jim Carrey, all operate within the system. Jesus operates above it. They teach how to influence reality. Jesus demonstrates how to command it. Section 6. Pro tip number 2. Here's the second pro tip, and trust me, it becomes explosive when we connect all three. Pro tip number 2. Real manifestation happens when identity leads the desire. Jesus didn't say, I want to be the light. He said, I am the light. He didn't say, I hope the storm calms. He said, peace, be still. He didn't say, I hope Lazarus rises. He said, Lazarus, come forth. Identity before outcome. We'll return to this. Section 7. Jesus' manifestation formula, the part everyone misses. People talk about miracles. People talk about power. People talk about faith. But they rarely notice the pattern. Whenever Jesus manifested something, 3 things happened. 1. He aligned with the Father, source. 2. He spoke with authority. 3. He acted as if the result was guaranteed. This wasn't manifestation from ego. This was manifestation from divine unity. He said, I and the Father are one. John 10:30, meaning my identity is aligned with the source. And that is where power originates. Section 8. Why young men need this message. Because young men today feel directionless, powerless, confused, doubtful, anxious, aimless. Napoleon Hill teaches you mindset. Rhonda teaches gratitude. Neville teaches imagination. Jim teaches vision. But Jesus teaches something deeper. You are more than you think you are. You have authority. You are connected to the source. You are not manifesting alone. When your identity aligns with God, miracles become normal. Section 9. Pro tip number 3. Authority is not something you force. It is something you carry when you are aligned with God. Jesus didn't strain to manifest. He flowed. Why? Because his identity was aligned with the Father. This is the key that modern manifestors miss. Section 10. The mechanics of Jesus' style. Manifestation. Manifestation is not magic. It's alignment. Let me break down the physics of it in a way young men will understand. 1. Jesus manifested from authority, not anxiety. He didn't beg. He didn't chase. He didn't force. Authority equals calm, confidence. 2. Jesus manifested from clarity, not confusion. He never said, maybe something will happen. He spoke clear outcomes. 3. Jesus manifested from identity, not insecurity. You manifest from who you are, not what you want. Modern teachers focus on desire. Jesus focused on identity. 4. Jesus manifested from unity, not isolation. He stayed aligned with God's will. This alignment is the power source. Section 11. Closing all 3 pro tips. You've waited long enough. Let's unlock the secret that connects Rhonda, Hill, Neville, Jim Carrey, and Jesus. Pro tip number 1. Align with the source. Modern manifestors teach you to use the universe. Jesus teaches you to align with the creator of the universe. When you align with God, your desires purify, your clarity sharpens, Your authority elevates. Your manifestation accelerates. Manifestation becomes partnership, not pressure. Pro tip number 2. Manifest from identity, not desire. Jesus didn't manifest things to become something. He manifested from who he already knew he was: Son of God, one with the Father, light of the world. Your identity determines your authority. When you take on a Christ-aligned identity, you stop chasing outcomes. Outcomes start chasing you. Pro tip number 3. Authority flows from alignment. Authority is not loud. It is not aggressive. It is not ego. Authority is quiet confidence, anchored in spiritual unity. When you are aligned with God, your words carry weight. Your decisions manifest results. Your actions create impact. Your presence shifts environments. The one massive payoff. The secret the other manifestors never taught. Jesus didn't teach manifestation. He taught oneness. Rhonda teaches attraction. Hill teaches belief. Neville teaches assumption. Jim teaches visualization. Jesus teaches, "Remain in me, and I will remain in you." John 15:4. That is not a technique. That is an identity. An identity is the birthplace of manifestation. The final word. Who is the greatest manifestor of all time? Not the one with the best-selling book. Not the one with the most viral story. Not the one with the most metaphysical theory. Not the one with the Hollywood check. It is the one who created everything the others tried to interpret. Jesus Christ, the Master, the Source, the Manifestor of all reality. And here is what he says to you, young men. John 14:12. Whoever believes in me will do the works I have been doing, and they will do even greater things than these. You're not meant to follow the manifestors. You're meant to follow the Master. And when you do, your mindset transforms. Your decisions strengthen. Your confidence deepens. Your purpose ignites. Your manifestation becomes unstoppable. Not because of the universe, but because you're aligned with the creator of it. Closing call to action. Today, choose alignment over anxiety. Choose identity over insecurity. Choose the source over the symptoms. Choose Jesus over the techniques. Because the greatest manifestation you can ever achieve is the one that aligns you with God Himself. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel for more motivational stories from the Bible.